Jarvis left his family and moved out of state without telling his longtime girlfriend, Dyeisha, because he had a hunch. He says the feeling was so strong he just couldn't shake it. You see, he believes Dyeisha was having an affair with his ex-boss. And not only did Jarvis move away, he also stopped financially supporting Dyeisha and their 2 young children, which resulted in her losing her home. But now, 6 months later, Dyeisha called my show because she wants Jarvis back. She believes my lie detector test is going to fix their relationship. He leaves you, doesn't give you any money, you lose your house, he doesn't even contact you, doesn't even tell you he's leaving, and you want that guy back.
Yes, I do.
Why?
I love him, and I feel like he's my person.
That's your guy.
Yes, I do. I feel like he's my guy.
I'm not gonna just abandon my kids.
Right.
Right? He doesn't leave any money so that your kids can be fed, that they can make sure they're sheltered. He just takes off.
Yes. Yes.
And that's the guy you're attracted to.
Sad to say, but yes.
Yeah, it's really sad. If you're my daughter, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
That's right.
How many kids do you have?
We have 2 together.
2 together. And do you have more?
Yes, I have 2 older children.
Okay, so you got 4 kids you're raising, right?
Yes.
They got to be fed every day?
Yes.
They need a place to live?
Yes.
Need heat? Need a bunch of stuff, right? Clothes?
Yes. Yes.
And if he just takes off and doesn't provide, what the hell?
Yes.
What stages of your kids with him?
They're 2 and 3.
Does 3-year-old ever say, where's daddy?
Yes.
Yeah, and what did you say?
I felt really bad about it.
No, what did you tell them?
He was at work.
So you lied to your kids? Listen, I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm saying you had to lie to your kids because you didn't want to hurt them. You didn't want to say, daddy's a bust out and just left you, right? Daddy's a bum. And daddy left us with no money. And we lost our house. They come evict you?
Yes.
They kick you out of the house? You stand on the street, all going on the lawn?
We live in a shelter.
Now you live in a shelter. How'd that feel?
It hurts.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. And that's the guy you want back. The guy that did that to you. Why did he leave?
He accused me of sleeping with his ex-boss.
Did you?
No.
No. Why did he think you slept with the ex-boss?
He started saying that his ex-boss was saying, he thought that I looked it good, and he was saying subliminal things, and I don't know. I really couldn't tell you why. He'll have to, I can't.
I'm sorry, I got to go back to it. I just can't let it go. When they came and threw you out of your house and your kids are standing on the street and you don't know where you're going, what did that feel like?
It hurted.
And now you're in a shelter. You're in a shelter now?
Yes.
Where's he at?
He lives with his aunt.
Oh, that's nice. He's got a nice bed?
He has his own room.
Yeah, he's got his own room. That's nice, right? Refrigerator with food. Boy, that's got to be really nice, right? You don't have your own room in a shelter?
Yeah, me and my kids share a room.
You share a room?
With my
So
children.
you could have a nice refrigerator?
We have a fridge and stuff that we share with other people.
With other people, yeah. You have your own bathroom?
Yeah, well, we share it with another family.
Well, I was going to say, you don't get your own bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. It's got to be tough living in a shelter.
It is.
But he's got his own little house, little room at Auntie's house, huh? And you say, what about us?
Yeah.
What does he say?
He always has excuses about what he needs and what he has to do.
So he doesn't put his kids first?
Not in my eyes, he don't.
Yeah. It's one thing to say, I'm going to put my feelings aside the way you treated me, but how do you put your feelings aside for what he did to your kids? That is brutal. Not taking care of your kids, having your kids put out on the street. Like, how can you forgive him for that? Do you think, like, there's no other man out there for you?
Yeah, I know it is.
And you'd be way better off by yourself than a guy that does nothing for you and abandons you.
That's right.
Let's meet Mr. Wonderful, Jarvis.
Come out here like a victim, because you're not a victim.
Hey, whenever it's my turn, I'm ready to
You
talk.
left me and the kids, and we lost everything. Don't come out here like a victim.
Check this out, Steve. It was her idea to come to the show, right? So I agree. That's how I go. Cool. We've been together 8 years consistently, right? So she tells me, like 3 or 4 days before we come up here. Now, I've cheated in the past. I've taken full accountability for that, right? I've got nothing to hide. 3 or 4 days before we fly to your show, right? Well, they're gonna ask me if I ever cheated on you in 8 years. She said, well, there was this one time. Why am I just finding out about it? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but 1 against 20-something, I mean, you're really going to
it
get
ain't
upset?
no comparison. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
done more. Okay, so I've done.
Including the babies.
Okay. Listen.
She gave you 2 children?
No, he had possible babies on the outside
But I'm saying,
that
had-
I took care of.
So listen, right?
I can see why you love her. I can.
I do
Because
care a lot
if you
about her. I
can
love
do,
her.
yeah, but if you find a woman that you can do whatever you want and there's no repercussions,
Right.
you can go out and sleep with other women and get them pregnant and have babies, and she'll help watch them, man, yeah, you hit the jackpot. My point is this: when you're a team, you abandon your teammate.
Right.
Who does that?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that's bad.
I have feelings too, though. Like, my
But
feelings
when
matter.
Everybody has feelings, man.
Right.
You know what? When you're an adult and you create a family,
Right.
you got to make tough decisions. You have to tough it out, don't you?
Right,
You just don't run away.
Right.
How does running away solve anything? I mean, you know, you're not a kid. You're not 21.
If the environment is becoming too harsh and we always fussing and we always
But you
going-
didn't even tell her you were leaving.
She told me I was delusional. So I did.
You are delusional.
So I told her, I said, okay.
And then why'd you wait a couple weeks before you even tell her where you're at or what's going on?
I just left, man, because like you trying to tell me I'm crazy. I
You
need to
are.
go take medicine and all this. I drive around this whole country. I ain't never missed a beat. How am I crazy,
Steve,
delusional?
he left because of a thought.
Yeah.
I stayed with him after all the mess he has done to me. So why would you leave because of something that you think after I stayed with you after
we'll
the
see if
things
it
you
was
have
just something
done?
I thought.
Yes,
a little
we
bit.
will.
We'll see.
We will.
But here's another thing, right?
Okay. Hold on. Because, you know, I know where we're going. What could he do that you would say, okay, that's the line in the sand. You cross that, I am not taking you back.
I am
Because he's
tired
cheated
now.
on you, he's abandoned you, he's abandoned your kids, he left you high and dry, you got evicted. What could he do where you'd say, we're not together anymore? What could he do? What would he do that you would say, no way, no how?
We're not together anymore now.
Yeah, but you want him back.
I wouldn't mind trying to figure things out, but we're not together anymore right now.
Well, but why aren't you together? Because he doesn't want to be with you?
We're not together anymore right now because of the situation, because of what he
But
accused
if he
me
said,
of.
if he looked at you in your eyes right now and said, oh, Dyeisha, I love you, I want you back.
It's not going to be that easy.
Really?
It's not going to be that
See,
easy.
I think you're pretending right now.
Okay, we're going to find
Are you
that
acting?
out. It's not going to be
Or are you
that
telling me the
easy.
truth?
It's not going to
Well,
be that
let's
easy.
find out. Again, you didn't take a lot of detector tests because you're a serial cheater, right?
That's how you look at it.
But you.
That's right.
Good look, a woman comes along, she offers you sex, you're taking it, right?
Not every time.
Not every time, but 95% of the time.
Right.
60.
60.
No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. Just playing.
Dyeisha came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, while in a relationship with Jarvis, did you have sexual physical contact with Jarvis's ex-boss? She answered no. While in a relationship with Jarvis, did you have sexual intercourse with Jarvis's ex-boss? She answered no. Did you ever sneak Jarvis's ex-boss into your home while he was at work? She answered no, other than the one time 8 years ago that you confessed to Jarvis. While in a relationship with Jarvis, have you had sexual contact or intercourse with any other man? She answered no. The results came back all the same to those 4 questions, and it came back Dyeisha told the truth.
I was wrong. So, I mean, I apologize.
I know that you were wrong, and you knew you were wrong. So like I said, you're delusional.
Yeah.
You're delusional. You made it all up in your mind, like I said.
So what would you?
But I'm not taking you back. You're going to have to work for it. Okay. Real hard, too, like I told you at home. Real hard. Okay. You said you weren't kissing no ass, but that's the only way I'm going to take you back.
So you're not going to kiss ass?
That's what he said. Unless you're doing that, then we won't be a family.
I mean, you know,
That's
she's been a good woman to me, so whatever adjustments I need to make, I can do that.
You know, every relationship in the world, I don't care who you are, you're going to hit bumps in the road and you're going to have arguments. But I know 100% in this world, I know my wife is never, ever, ever going to leave me. And she knows the same about me. I'm not going anywhere, she ain't going nowhere. No matter what happens, she's going to have my back and I'm going to have hers.
Absolutely.
Don't you want that?
Yeah. I always have had your back. Ain't that what the test said?
I mean, up until the time that I left, I always been there too, supporting.
But I mean, is there going to be another time where you feel overwhelmed and stressed and you're going to take off again?
Nah, I mean, I do love Dyeisha, and I love our kids. I love the family that we created. That's why the situation bothered me so much to, you know, feel like this was going on,
Okay.
you know.
That's your man?
Nope. He got to work for it.
He's got to work for it before he gets it back.
Real hard.
So what are you doing? You going home with them?
Well, we live in the same area, so yeah.
All right, well, take your man by the hand and see you later.
Come on, let's go.